Thank you so much. Thank you. Alright guys, hello before the video, or maybe after, I have no idea. So here we finally got the brand new, hold on, whew, that's better, isn't it? Not brand new, but new to down here at least. My Panasonic camera is finally with a fully charged battery, and like I said, everything is in. Yeah, it's got no card. It's gonna make sure that you know it has no card, and the environment is too dark. But you can't really, let's see if I can get rid of, yeah, there we go. This is basically what we're looking at here. For a reference, I can usually only do about 20 zoom on my phone, and that's what this looks like. It's really blurry for some reason. So yeah, that's probably looking familiar. But we can go all the way up to 90, which at that point you wouldn't even see, like, I mean, this is 30. Like, we can get really up close and personal with the train on this one. I bet if I can angle it just right, we can look at the West Clogs building, which is usually right in that gap, whereas you'll see the headlights. Okay. You get the idea. Panning's a little slower than usual, but this thing... Thank you, Iowa. This thing is nice. You know, like I said, as you saw, unfortunately, there is still no SD card. But thankfully, I have solved 2 out of the 3 issues with this thing. The first one being finding a charger. Don't worry, it's all good. The second issue, trying to figure out how to transfer video files from the camera to the computer. Just so happens they make a cord literally just for that purpose. So that's covered. And now the only issue is there is no SIM card. And thankfully, I was talking to Durley, and he just so happens to have some, and if, excuse me, sorry, and if he does not, he knows exactly what will be needed for this. The only thing that's unfortunate is no matter how big the SIM card is, I guess the camera can quite literally only record so much. They'll tinier ones like this, obviously, so give me a few weeks to figure this out, and we're going to be finally recording Iowa Interstate for the first time, I think, because I don't know what my phone camera does. But for the first time with a 90 zoom Panasonic full HD 1080p. This little thing right here, for reference you can't see it, but my phone is way bigger than that. But this is literally meant just for video and photography. Now, the fact that it keeps bringing up that message that the environment is too dark raises some concerns, because unfortunately I can't take a picture or a video without the SIM card in it. So after I took it out, made sure it worked before I made this video, but I really hope that the environment being too dark will not cause the camera to just not record. Now, obviously I don't know if that's true, but it's a concern that I unfortunately cannot test. Maybe someone knows, but if it quite literally cannot record because it's just that dark, that's kind of BS in my opinion, but who knows. So here we are waiting down for the train. It doesn't mean anything, but 516 and 513 are both doing yard duties in Silvis about the same time that our guys get to Silvis. I don't know if either of them are going to be coming on tonight's train, but hopefully they both come, because that would be nice. Obviously 513 I just saw for like basically this whole week has been 513, and 516 hasn't been seen for God knows how long for down here, and a shiny thing that it is. And I also haven't seen both of them back to back or on the same train since last year. So anyway, just want to give you guys a quick update on the camera. It's going really well, And once again, let me know what you guys think about the two angles. Obviously, when I can actually officially put it out, would be the perfect time for everyone to express their opinions. But just for future reference, would you guys like me to either, like, obviously I'm sure this is a kind of a stupid question that can probably only be answered once I've officially took a video on this camera, but let me know what you guys think if I should fully switch over to this camera and just not use my phone anymore. Obviously, you don't have to answer it now, but if some people know a little bit more about this camera and a little bit more about phones, you know, maybe someone can tell me, oh, that camera is like 10 times better. Why are you even using your phone when you have this? It'd be nice to know. Anyway, I'm going to continue waiting for the train. It's about almost 7 o'clock, and it's a very nice night out. I mean, I'm wearing a sweatshirt, and I can roll up the sleeves if I really needed to. No thermal on. I got my thermal pants on, obviously, because, well, usually when I get cold down here, it's always in my legs first, so. Anyway, the camera quality looks amazing. I'm very, very excited about this, to finally potentially record trains officially with an actual camera that's literally meant for what I've been doing for at least a year now. So, like I said, let me know, and hopefully you guys are just as excited as I am. And with all that being said, let's cut to the trains, because this channel is not mainly about talking. Officially switched over from a camera that can't record back to my phone, and I was walking the tracks like I usually do. I found a little present left by ADM. I thought that was pretty cool. It's hold on. Ching. I thought that was pretty cool. Little I can't really read cursive that much, but here you go. 11/2/23 it looks like. Just nothing on the back. I think it's like a no tamper thing. I'm not really sure, but I think it's pretty cool, and I'm taking it. Because it was on the side of the tracks, and it's cool. You don't really see stuff like that every now and then. I will admit, I do have a tendency of taking like the no tamper seals, because the majority of them are broken. Actually, no, not the majority. They're all broke. I don't know if it's a bad thing that the no tamper seals just kind of fall off, but I think it's cool to see it. I think the only one that I have at home that I actually took is, I think it may be ADM. Anyway, now we can get to the train. Oh, they're hauling. Oh my god. Here we go, nice little horn salute to start off the night. Cool, that lumber that just passed was recording mark for the Grand Trunk Western. You don't see that every day. Waiting on the coil. Oh, there it is. GRW CEFX Sierra acid, nice. And there's the potash. Nice. Family lines. Hell yeah.
Family lines. Hell yeah.
Do not see family lines too much. Ending with more coil. I'd say that's a pretty decent night. I'd say that's a complete Iowa interstate train. It's just there's only one lumber car. I was sorry for yelling over the sound of the train, but I figured since I have a tendency of not panning that well, I figured I'd just let you guys know what it said. So we had a Tate & Lyle tanker, the Grand Trunk Western lumber car, the SCL&N family line system for our fallen flag of the day, the Iowa Interstate 518 with 712 right behind it, GP38-2 with a nice small little horn salute, but you know what? I'll take what I can get. Very beautiful night. Oh, just kick my tripod. That's one way to end a night. Kicking the tripod. Anyway. Then there was also one of the coil cars I think was marked as GWR. I don't know. I said it out loud at the time. I really wasn't paying attention. Anyway, well, I'm going to go ahead and end it off here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to go home, rest up for work tomorrow, and I'll be right back in this exact same spot for the next night of rail fanning in LaSalle, this series, you know. I honestly wish I picked a different name, because this is starting to get ridiculous. But the good news is it's starting to get a lot warmer. I mean, right now I'm just in a sweatshirt that I'm in, you know, I said it in the beginning of the video. But very light carry today, and hopefully here pretty soon there is going to be daytime around, well, probably right now the sun will just be setting here in the next few weeks, I'm hoping. But good news is the first week of March, Durley has said that he is going to be getting his shift change. Instead of going in 10 to 4, I'm sorry. Instead of going in 8 to 4:30, his shift will be changed to 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock. And with that being said, he has mentioned that he will be able to come down here after work. What the plan is he'll come right after work if he gets out at the perfect time of 6, pick me up, take me down to the tracks, which unfortunately means that early trains, because he'll probably get to my house at 6:30. So early trains are probably going to be a thing of the past. But it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, because one of the many things that he mentioned is since he does not have to wake up so early, he used to work at 6 in the morning. Since he does not have to be there so early, he plans on staying the whole night down here with me, watching the train. And maybe one of these nights, I will be able to convince him when he gets a shift change. I might be able to convince him to stay long enough to see the BICB, or the Blue Island Council Bluffs, the exact opposite of the CBBI. So, look forward to that in the future. And also look forward to that second camera angle. Obviously, like I said, not much you guys can really say right now, since you don't have evidence of what it looks like, especially at night. You don't know how well it's going to come out, but it does record in 1080p. Even though the camera doesn't do it justice, it is beautiful. So with all that being said, I will see you all in the very next video, and I really appreciate all the love and support this channel gets. And I hope you will join me for a next Rail Fanning in LaSalle part. I have no idea at this point.